Welcome. So today we're going to be talking about how to record activity logs. We're going to start by doing it from a calendar event. So you'll see we created a test hike event. We're going to click on that. This only works if the events have already passed. So for me, August 3rd is in the past. So what I can do is come in here and click on Edit Event and scroll all the way down. If this event has not passed, then these will be grayed out and you won't be able to do this in here. So what we can do is come in here. We're going to click on Add Hiking. All of the information from the calendar event will auto-populate up top here. So you don't have to do that again, which is definitely nice. You can choose, say, all the youth and all the adults both hike 2 miles. That makes things really easy. If, for example, somebody hiked a little farther, you had a group go a little farther, you had a group go a little less far, something like that, you can come in here under the individuals tab and you can change those numbers for the individuals as well. What it will do in here is it will automatically include everybody who was invited. So even if you record attendance for the event and say certain people weren't there, that won't come through at this point. So everybody who was invited will still be on this list. So if you want to come through and mark people off, say they weren't there, whoever it was, you click off on them and make sure you're only including the people who were actually there, and then they'll get credit for those hours or the miles that they hiked. So what you can do now, you've got your 8 youth, 2 adult, 2 miles apiece. It's going to record 20 miles. That's pretty straightforward. The only issue is because it was a den event, the only people who are going to show up in that list to be added will be people who are in this den. So your scouts who are in this den, their parents, and then all of your registered leaders will be available for any of these. But let's say somebody's older sister showed up. She's in the AOL den, and we want to make sure that she gets credit for her miles as well. So if that's the case, we can come over here to activity logs, and this will show you any activity logs that you currently have in your system. You can come up here to new activity log. Let's say we're going to do hiking for that same event. So I'll click on that. We'll create a new activity. This information now, because we're creating from scratch, will not auto-populate from the calendar event because we're not basing this on the calendar event. This is independent. But what we can do is we can kind of create this event again. Let's say we've got, oh, that's a little early. Let's not go. Let's do 6:30 to 7:30. Okay, we'll have test hike trailhead. A lot of this stuff you don't have to put in here if you don't want to. It's going to give me grief about that apparently. So what you can do is you can put in as much of this information as you like. You don't have to. It's not going to show me the ability to add miles yet until I get some people on here. So what we'll do is we'll add some people. I can go through here. I can do a search. If I want to find myself, I can find myself, and that'll pop me up here. You can also add anybody else in your pack. Everybody will show up on this one. So let's say we had a couple people show up from some different dens. So now we've got our list of leaders and our list of youth. Now when we scroll down here, you'll see it gives us the option to put in miles for the youth and miles for the adult. Again, you have the individual tab where you can record those individually if you need to. But other than that, once you record and finish, that will record all of the miles that everybody hiked. It'll show you when that happened, how many attendees, etc. You can always come in here with the edit button, take a look. You can add people, you can take people out depending on if there were changes or mistakes. And that pretty much covers you. So thank you very much and good luck out there.